Hello, my name is Tiffany Banks. I'm back again with another video. So this is part 2 of why and how did I become a webcam girl slash PSO. Now I decided to do a part 2 because in my last video I do feel like I was rumbling a little bit and talking too slow because I just kind of picked up my phone and started talking, and I realize I am one of those YouTubers that have to have notes. If I don't have notes, I will start rumbling and switching subjects and going on and on and on and drawn out, pretty much like I'm doing now. So let me go ahead and get into the topic. Okay, so why why did I become a webcam girl slash PSO? All right. Now, I became a PSO back in 2019. Like I stated in my last video, if you guys watched the full video, back in 2019, I was 22 years old, living with my boyfriend. My boyfriend was older. He was in his 40s, and I didn't know that we were having financial issues. He pretty much, I guess, spent the money elsewhere, probably was tricking off on the money. He had the money, he had a large sum of money, and he said, well, you know what, baby, I'm going to pay the bills 3 months in advance. And, if you pay the bills 3 months in advance, there's no reason why we should have a eviction notice on our door. So pretty much he basically just gave the money. I guess his family and his baby mama and his family members knew that he was coming into some money. So basically everyone was just asking him for money left and right. And he, instead of him taking care of our home first, our bills, he decides that he wants to give the money away. And oh yeah, I'll get a paycheck next week. And it was just horrible budgeting, horrible financial planning, horrible financial literacy. And basically we got like a late notice, and he told me a few weeks before we ended up getting evicted back in November. And I was working from home, but I got paid like every 2 weeks, and like at $11 an hour. So I asked him, and I was like, well, how much are you late, like, on the rent? And he mentions something $1,000. I'm like, what? So I'm like, I need money right now. And I was like, I need money right now to try to help with these bills because I don't want to be evicted. I don't want to move back in with my mother. I didn't want to go back to my parents' house, and I didn't want to be on the streets either. So I'm like, well, in order to, like, I'll help him out because normally he paid the bills. So I was like, well, I'll help him out this month. And, we gonna get back on track together. I was like, you know what, we need to come up with some type of financial plan to get back on track. So basically, long story short, I was home alone one day because he worked from like 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I was home alone during those hours, and I was just thinking, just pacing back and forth, like, I need money, like, and I was on Google, and I said, I need money now. Jobs where I can make money fast money. I need a fast money job. I need money right now. Like, and I was just like, ugh, the only way in the back of my head, I was like, you know what? When it comes to fast money, somebody back in 2017 told me sex sells. I don't want to do it, but I may have to do it. Because somebody back in 2017 told me sex sells. So, when I basically typed in sex jobs. I typed in adult jobs, sex jobs. I typed in phone sex, because I've heard that phone sex pays well, I guess, or with night flirt and talk to me. So I typed in phone sex jobs, and night flirt came up. But I signed up for night flirt way back in like 2018, and I never got a call. So with that being said, I pretty much didn't sign up with night flirt. I went with talk to, because I've heard good reviews about Talk to Me. So I went on ahead and signed up with Talk to Me. And yeah, I did well. I did really well. But before I signed up to Talk to Me, like I stated in my last video, if you guys stay throughout the whole video in my last video, I did Phone Stars. If anyone knows about Phone Stars, but let me back. Before I found Phone Stars, when I typed in sex jobs on Google, this website came up, and the website is sexyjobs.com. And I said, ooh, I never found this website before. You know, out of all the times that I used to look for fast money, like I've never found this website. And this website just popped out at me out of nowhere, you know, after all these years of trying to find fast money. So I went on sexyjobs.com. And it was just a bunch of ads. It was a bunch of cam website ads from MFC and Chatterbait and Bunga. It had all kinds of webcam ads, all kinds of PSO ads, and it also had PH ad, like people looking for actresses to do video shoots, all types of ads. It had all types of ads. So within my search, I found Phone Stars on sexyjobs.com. So I signed up. Phone Star, the pay, since it is most dispatch companies, they do not pay a lot. Most dispatch companies do not pay whatsoever. They start you off at like 10 cents a minute, 20 cents a minute, which equivalates to what, $6 an hour or $10 an hour, $12 an hour, you know. So yeah, they don't pay. I guess, you know, they don't pay as much because they're pretty much doing the promoting for you, which, okay, I get it, it's understandable. But it was fast money nonetheless. It was fast because I signed up. The lady reached back out to me real fast. She was like, hey, do this, you know, this is what we do, and this is how it works, and this is the phone number. You call this number and you log on, and you got to do 25 hours a week, and if you don't, you can't get term. You know, she just telling me the terms and conditions, and she's like, okay, well, you're good to go. You can log in and make money right now. You get paid every Friday, okay? So, and yeah, it was fast money because I could log in whenever I want to, for how long I want to. As long as it was more than 25 hours a week. So I was like, yes, I found something that giving me money. Yes. So yeah, I pretty much work with Phone Stars. Phone Stars, yeah, I'll probably have to do another video on that. But yeah, just know I did Phone Stars, okay? And then I went to Gab Calls and Telemedia. I have my stories on all of these companies, okay? Basically, when it comes to PSO, it is best to be your own boss. You don't, nowadays in 2022, it's not like the 90s. It's not like the 90s where we have the 1-800, the 1-900 numbers where you could get, girls used to get paid hourly plus commission. And nowadays in 2022, you don't want to work under a dispatch service because I'm gonna tell you why in another story time. So yeah, let's get back to why I became a webcam girl. So yeah, basically I became a PSO because I needed money, right? So why did I become a webcam girl? Basically the same thing, money, and like I stated in my last video, I was in between jobs. I was doing PSO and I just wanted to add, I guess, an extra income. So basically, why did I become a webcam girl? For one, I did have a job. I worked, let me see, back in 2020, was it 2021? I think it was 2021. Was it 2021? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Okay, so I had a job back in 2020. I had a job like towards the end of 2020, like maybe August, September. I had a job, but before And like in 2020, I didn't work. I barely worked in 2020. In 2020, I was just doing like strictly PSO work. And I signed up on this website, Chatterbait. I logged in for 3 days, and for some reason, I just never came back. And I think during the time that I didn't come back is when I got a job. I think, did I have a job? Yes, April. I had a job. Yes, but I only stayed at that job for like 3 months before they fired me. So when they fired me, I pretty much just went back to doing PSO until I found another job, right? Now, during this time, in 2020, I moved back in with my mother because me and my boyfriend, we split early 2020. So, yeah, 2020, I'm back at home with my mother, right? And back at home with her. I'm in between jobs. I'm doing PSO. And now, does she know that I do PSO? No, she doesn't. Does she have an idea? Like she knows that I do like a chat line, but I guess she thinks that I work like as a therapist or like a psychic or something, but she doesn't really know exactly what we talk about or what I do. So, yeah, and while me being in between jobs, I was doing PSO, and then I think I didn't get another job until, let me see, April, May, June. So April, May, June, July. So yeah, during July, I just did PSO. August, I got hired at another place in August. So I worked that job from August 2021 until, I would say, August 2021 until April. Oh no, okay, I'm back. So it was August 2020. I'm sorry, 2020 until April 2021. And I got fired again, which I did not care because I was tired of this job. I think I've been at this job for 8 months? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, so 8 months. I was at the job for 8 months, and I was so tired of this job. Do y'all want to know what I was doing on this job? Okay, let me tell y'all. It was a call center. And I was working for the unemployment office during the pandemic. Okay, listen, talk about 1,000 calls a day. I was so tired of this job. And talk about, we have to constantly tell these people, oh, I don't know where your money. These people calling every day. Where's my money? Where's my money? My lights getting cut off. My rent due. I'm have to be put out on the streets. What do you talk about? Every single call, someone needs their money. Someone's about to get put out. Someone lights about to get cut off. Someone ain't got no food. And it's like we had no control over the money. We had no control over when the money was processed. We had no control over the claims department, who is actually the people who have control over that stuff, was just twiddling their thumbs, sitting on their asses while we take the calls and get cursed out for their negligence and their laziness, whatever they was doing in that claims office, which was obviously nothing. And we had thousands of people calling every day asking, where is my money? Where is my... Talk about stressful. Now you see why I prefer PSO. Yeah, I got fired on purpose. So let me tell y'all what I did. I mean, y'all may hate me after this. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not the first, and I won't be the last to do this. Okay. So basically, I was getting calls, but I wouldn't pick up. I would get calls and I would not pick up. I wouldn't answer the phone. Basically, the call will come through and I would just put the call on hold, I guess, until it went back into the queue and call back again. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do this until they catch on and fire me, because I'm tired of this job. I said, I am tired of this job and I am going to do this until they catch on Barbie. And when the lady called me, she thought she was doing something. So she called my phone and she was like, oh, Tiffany, what are you know, you know we see you, right? You know you're not slick, right? I said, okay, yes. And well, you know what? Log out. Someone's going to talk to you. I don't care. You're giving me what I want, honey. You're giving me what I want, and I'm going to go to the unemployment office, and I'm going to get some unemployment money, okay? Not that I needed it, because unemployment, let's be real, they don't give you no money at all. It's just me being petty and wanting extra money. But I was getting way more money from PSO, and being that I was working 8 to 10 hours a day, I had no time for PSO. I only had maybe a few hours to do PSO or maybe a few hours to do cam, but I wasn't camming just yet. So April 2021 I got fired, and then I think I got another job. Oh, child. I probably have to do a separate video with a separate story time for these jobs. I ended up quitting. So I worked this job for like, let's say April, I guess May, June, July. I think I quit in July. So July 2021, I quit the last job that I worked at. And it was another stressful job dealing with rental assistance, people who are on the verge of getting evicted, people who are going through financial issues. You deal with those people every day, all day, every day. And yeah, that was also stressful. And then I got a story. I probably have to put this in another story time. Y'all remind me to do another story time about this asshole bitch of a supervisor that I had. She wasn't even she was a wannabe supervisor. She was not a supervisor, okay? She got on my nerves, and I was already thinking about signing back up to cam and PSO. So I didn't care. If I got fired, I didn't care. If I quit, I didn't care. I'm good. And the thing about being a SW, whether that's cam or PSO, the thing about being a SW, we don't care. That's the perk. That's the pro. That's the perk. That's the good thing about being a SW. We do not care. So, yeah, because we always have money. Like, SW, we always have money. Our clock is 24 hours, 7 days a week. So if this job that's paying you for 5 days a week for 8 hours, man, get the phone out of here with that mess. Ain't anybody for the stress over that mess. And I got a gig over here. I could go back to whenever I could take 6 months off, 6 weeks off, 6 days off, and guess what? The industry will always be there. The industry will always be there. You can always leave and go back whenever the F you want to, okay? So, I feel like I rambled again, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully you ladies is doing your makeup and cooking and cleaning. And just have me in the background playing, okay? Because my videos, I just have to let y'all know. I just want to share with y'all. Like I said, I want to share my life with y'all and have this be a safe SW space for everyone. You know, judge-free zone for SW, a safe space for SWs, community for SWs. So yeah, but yeah, like that, you know, dealing with those like jobs and those supervisors, I did not want to work for anybody. That's the main number one reason why SW is just so good. I don't want to work for nobody. I love creating my own schedule. I wanted fast money. I wanted freedom. I love being my own boss. And I love traveling. And with being a SW, whether you're an escort, stripper, PSO, specifically for my PSOs and my webcam girls, listen, we can work in Idaho, we could work in New York City, we could work in West Bubblefuck, Tennessee, we could work in Zimbabwe, okay? As long as we got Wi-Fi, Ethernet, computer, phone, tablet, we could work anywhere, make money anywhere. That is the beauty of it, okay? Yeah. So let's see. And I also created this channel because I'm very open minded. I'm very chill, down to earth, very cool. You can ask me anything in the comment section. My email is in my bio. Listen, like I've followed a few cam girls on YouTube, like I stated in my last video. Some of the cam girls, they just, I don't know, they just quit making videos, they delete their channels, they delete their videos, and sometimes after a while, it's like some of them get irritated with talking about cam, and it's like, don't make a YouTube channel about cam and then you want to switch your subject, you want to change your subject, you're gonna get unfollowed. Because I followed you for cam content. I didn't follow you because I care about your boyfriend, your lifestyle, your personal life. You created videos regarding cam and PSO, but you want to change to some other stuff. I'm unsubscribing. I mean, I've did it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But you don't create content for one thing and then you want to switch up. And the people that followed you for this one thing, more than likely 9 times out of 10, they may unfollow you unless they really, really like you for you. But most of the time, people on YouTube, they follow you because you're helping them in some way, or you're helping them with their issues, or you're helping them, you know. You have to be of service. You can't just get on here and be like, oh, like me, unless you're funny and you're really, I don't know, but you have to be of service. But yeah, I remember being in this live chat with this cam girl. She does YouTube lives sometimes, and this girl asked a question like, oh, does your family know you cam? She got really irritated and really, like, you could see the stiffness, the energy switch, the energy change. She got really uncomfortable with that question, and I'm like, why you, it's a question. It's a question that everybody asks. It's a question that always get, whether you're in a stripper, a PSO, a escort, it's a question that everybody asks. So why are you so uncomfortable about that question? It was weird to me. So the girl asked, she asked like 3 times, because the girl that asked the question, she noticed that she was getting ignored. And she even put in the chat, LOL, I'm getting ignored. And so the girl was like, oh, well, I'm not really ignoring you guys' question, but it's some questions that, if you keep asking me over and over, and I don't really want to talk about it, and you'll be repetitive. And so she abruptly ended the live. And I'm like, that was rude. That was rude as fuck. That was so freaking rude. And I almost unfollowed her for that. And I'm pretty sure that girl that was getting ignored, probably 9 times out of 10, probably unfollowed her. And I would too. Because I'm joining your live. If your live is, oh, come chit chat with me, chill chat, ask me anything, but when we ask you questions, you don't want to answer them. And yeah, that was very rude. So I probably won't join her live no more. I'll just do my own lives and answer any of you guys' questions that you have for me. And once I get to 1,000 followers and I'm able to go live, that's what I'll do. She basically said that asking a SW worker if her parents know if she does this and that is a low vibration question. Well, how is that that is a common question. So I kind of get, it's me giving her the little side eye, like, what, how is that a low vibration question? It's just a question. It's curiosity. Either it's a yes or a no. What's so hard about that? Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, subscribe, so I could go live and you guys could ask me anything. You will not get ignored. I will not be rude to you. I will not be snobby to you. Yeah. So, and I have lots and lots and lots of videos to come. And yeah. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. But yes. Yeah, if I have a, you guys can email me questions, and I can do a video about it, or maybe I could just answer your email. You can send me video ideas, questions, and either in my email or in my comment section. My email is in my bio. Tiffany Banks 615 at gmail.com. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm sure you girls will love it here. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Mwah.